recently held its Congress, which brings together its tribe of women from right around the world. And of course, Patrick was right there too.
What is Congress?
Well, Congress for the Dermalogica tribe is like congregation. It's like coming together to share best practices. We have skin therapists here from over 86 countries, and they're talking about their business, they're talking about their clients, and we are here to encourage them and teach them. It's an educational opportunity, but more than what's happening on stage, it's also an opportunity for them to learn with each other. We started off calling ourselves a family when there were a few of us, and now that there are 48,000 salons that use Dermalogica around the world, we're a tribe.
There really is a community feel, and it's special for women too, isn't it?
It is special for women because 98% of all skin therapists are women, and women own more salons than any other business sector. And I think it's really important for young girls and women to see other women who are achieving, working hard to do it, and can serve as mentors to them as well.
Talk to us about FIGHT.
Well, FIGHT is our social impact initiative. It stands for Financial Independence Through Entrepreneurship, FITE, and we focus on funding loans to women who are looking to start or grow a business. We've so far funded over 60,000 women around the world. We look for impact. We fund FIGHT 100%, and we just ask everyone to read the stories of the women that are looking for funding and education, and how important it is that we all rally behind with our voice.
Well, part of Congress is previewing some of the new product launches, so let's take a look at what's coming up.
We're here in Las Vegas for the launch of some new products, and there are 3 that Dermalogica is launching here. Isn't that right?
Yes, we're launching Hydra Blur for the very first time, which is one of our new primers in our primer category, which is for all skin conditions, but it's particularly hydrating on the skin. It has a very softening effect on any lines and wrinkles.
What about retinol?
Our overnight retinol repair. Ours is particularly special because ours involves the use of an encapsulated retinol, which is time released into the skin for better absorption into the skin without a lot of the sort of drying, irritating side effects that a person can get. We've also put together with that product a buffer cream, and this buffer cream has 5% aloe in it, as well as other soothing botanicals. So it really is very, very friendly for the user. We're very excited to introduce our new Clear Start product, which is our skin soothing hydrating lotion. You know, very devoted followers of Clear Start really needed something to take care of their skin, particularly if they were maybe seeing their doctor and on some acne prescriptions and medication. There's also a lot of dehydration, redness, flakiness. So this is a product with no SPF. It can be used overnight. There's no oil, but a very light lotion for someone to use to combat that tightness and that dryness.
Well, you just saw her in that piece of tape. Annet King is here with us right now. With Dermalogica. Global educator, you are all over the world. So we want to talk a little bit, since we have you here in our studio, about skincare, because Dermalogica really is a leader when it comes to that. Let's do a little true or false.
Okay, love it.
Okay, is that good? Teen and adult acne are the same. Is that true or false?
False.
Totally false.
Yes. When you're a teen and you have breakouts, they're red, they're angry, you have generally more oil, there's a lot more blackheads, or what we call comedones in the industry. When you're an adult, which is 54% of women, by the way, experience adult acne, the pattern tends to be more along the jawline and the chin area.
Yes.
And you get those deep red inflamed pimples, which are like very, very hard to get out.
And they hurt like 3 days in advance.
And they hurt, and they can cause more scarring, and you can kind of feel it coming.
Right.
So the treatments need to be a little bit different. You need to be more gentle with adult acne. You have to be careful of scarring. And you know, a common thing we hear is, I'm aging, and why am I still getting these breakouts? So it's very common for a lot of women, and we know that it's very much stress related. Whereas when we're teenagers, it's the hormonal influx, it's everything's growing everywhere, and you know, the hormones are kind of surging through the body, and that's what's causing the breakouts and the oiliness at that stage.
Very interesting. Okay, so very different. Here's the next one. Pimples should be popped. Is that true or false?
That's a false. Our rule of thumb as professional skin therapists is if it's red and it's inflamed, leave it alone. Use a topical.
Yeah.
And also, the darker your skin tone, like me, and more of an olive skin tone, your skin tone, we're likely to pigment if we start picking.
Right.
So we left them with these brown hyperpigmentation spots, which then are like another secondary issue that I need to get rid of.
It's going to scar.
It's going to scar. It's scarring. It's post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation.
Right.
But people are going to squeeze. We know. They're going to do it. So if you're going to do it, wrap your fingers in tissue, in Kleenex. Don't use your nails. And come in and stretch the skin and kind of roll that little impaction out. So if it's kind of a blackhead or a whitehead, you're permitted. But if it's red and it's sore, leave it alone because scars are permanent.
Well, it's a special tribe of people that just gotta pop it, right?
It is, it is.
My husband's one of those. He'll just see it and he'll be like, do you want me to take care of it? It's like, no!
Yeah, and then it's like,
leave it.
haven't even washed their hands, all kinds of types of bacteria underneath your nails. Yeah, so if you're gonna do it properly, do it cleanly and hygienically.
Next one, dry skin needs exfoliation. Does dry skin need?
That's true. That's a true. You know, particularly as we're getting close to the winter months, we're wearing nylons that traps all the dead skin cells. Always exfoliate. You should be exfoliating your body at least once a week with a scrub or perhaps a body brush. Do it in the shower. That feels great. Then wash all those dead cells away. Our skin actually produces about 1 million skin cells every 40 minutes.
Wow.
That's what your household dust is.
Right.
It's your friend that's visited you for coffee that's on the table. So, you know, we need to exfoliate. And in the winter, just make sure particularly you're following that with a great moisturizer to seal in the moisture in your skin.
Okay, one quick one. If you have oily skin, don't use any oil. Is that true or false?
False.
That's
oil
false.
actually is your friend, but not all oils.
All right.
So if it's a synthetic oil, so kind of a petroleum-based or a lanolin, you know, something that's man-made, not your friend, it can make you break out. But if it's a plant oil or an essential oil or an olive oil or, you know, more of a plant-derived type of oil from a nut, or a bean or soy, for example, it is your friend because actually oil helps to cut oil. Oil can actually deep cleanse your skin when you use it as an oil cleanser to begin before you do your cleansing step.
I love that. Still addicted to pre-cleanse, by the way.
Well, good.
The best thing
it
for
is,
the makeup
it gets
removing.
it all off.
Oh my gosh.
Waterproof, everything.
Well, Annette has brought down Dermalogica Hydra Blur Primer for everyone in the audience.